When you see the attacks against my colleague, Marine Faruqi, you see how hard it's been for Fatima Payman. You can see how tough it can be down in Canberra. It can be really isolating and really tough. When you see thousands of children being killed, when you see starvation being used as a weapon of war, you have this, I think, basic human responsibility to do everything you can to stop it. And if you take a political hit from some people because you do that, well, you take the political hit because you have to speak up, and you have to expect your country to do everything they can to bring whichever government's doing that, bring them to the table and try and prevent a genocide happening.
No one mentions the hostages that are still being held in Israel and the fact that there are diminishing numbers of what we believe are hostages that are still alive. It was not Israel that started this conflict. It started on October 7th. And the willingness, particularly of the Greens, but certainly even within the community, to not acknowledge the pain of the Jewish community, the direct assault that occurred on the Jewish community. But it's also been the Jewish members of Parliament that have had their offices vandalised. It's swastikas that have been put all over corflutes throughout this election campaign.
I said very early on we needed to acknowledge humanity on both sides. And I felt the pain that Israelis were going through for all the reasons you said, Holly, and what Palestinians went through in terms of what David expressed. And I think you don't have to be of the Jewish or Islamic faith to feel that was something deeply wrong. I think we can feel strongly about these issues, but that strength should not divide who we are as a country, where a lot of people have come here to be able to start a new life in peace, and we needed to find a better way to engage on this issue, which at times we failed demonstrably through anti-Semitism, but also Islamophobia. Both are acidic to the social cohesion of the nation. We can call them out, we can be better as a nation, and we can stand stronger together while still feeling strongly about the issue.